we made promises, and it's really promises made, promises kept, and we've kept them. This is a triumph of democracy on the birthday of democracy. This is the most popular bill ever signed. And it includes the largest tax cut in American history, the largest spending cut, $1.7 trillion. And yet you won't even notice it. Just waste, fraud, and abuse.
So, Shalom, giving all glory, honor, praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai, Bashem, HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, great millstone, who rule and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144, first fruit. So Trump signs one big, beautiful bill to implement his agenda while you celebrate your fireworks on July 4th. So it says, President on Friday signed a massive spending and tax bill that the White House has dubbed one big, beautiful bill to implement much of his domestic policy agenda. The bill passed Thursday after Republican leaders in the White House of the Representatives convinced holdouts in their own party to get in line behind the controversial legislation. So it says the legislative efforts fulfills key campaign pledges that Trump made during his re-election bid, including making hefty tax cuts passed during the first term permanent, but it violates a key promise too. Trump promised repeatedly during the campaign not to touch Medicaid benefits. The joint federal and state program provides health care for more than 70 million low-income, elderly, disabled Americans. So let's go into what this bill actually had in it, just skimming over it. Okay, so it barely passed with 218 votes in the House, 51 to 50 and President J.D. Vance, of course, had to do the tie break, which shows this is kind of rigged. It was going to pass regardless. Yeah, I don't know if you ever watched that show, this show, House of Cards. This goes to show you like how rigged the system is. It kind of ended because of this dude got caught on some, who's this? Kevin Spacey. He got caught on some yeah, he got caught on the Kevin Spacey scandal refers to the multiple sexual assault allegations and accusations of misconduct surfaced in 2017, leading to a significant downfall in his career. The scandal began with accusations actor Anthony Rapp. Fucking Anthony Rapp, man. See? These Edomites be on that sus shit. So he was sexually abusing. But this is neither here nor there. But anywho, that show House of Cards shows how rigged the White House is. So this bill is going to pass regardless, to be honest with you. But what's in it, you have Medicaid restrictions, which we saw in this article right here, that Trump promised to repeatedly during the campaign not to touch me. Well, he touched them shits. Okay? You know, y'all can read up on that. Homeland Security and Immigration. So the legislation includes more than $46.5 billion for border wall construction. So he's continuing his deportation. So increasing the state and local tax deduction. Okay. Green energy policies. Says restrictions of food stamps, which is going to affect a lot of people. He's pretty much getting that silver spoon out of people's mouths. Like, you know, look, fuck? So it's addressing the debt limit, child tax credit, limits over time, tips and deductions, and changes to standard deductions. Also, what this bill includes, of course, like we're talking about with the immigration, it also includes not a heavy, but a minor strike on the Second Amendment for individuals who own weapons. They no longer have to pay a $200 tax stamp to own a SBR, or in this bill was what you call the Hearing Protection Act. So you no longer have to pay a $200 tax stamp for a suppressor or a silencer, however you want to call it. You know, so you don't have to no longer have to pay that tax, which a lot of people were mad at because the Democrats are attacking the Second Amendment and their Second Amendment rights. I did a lesson, I think a few lessons a while back on that, how they're attacking the Second Amendment. It could potentially start a civil war because, you know, America's all about their guns. Okay? So he passed that here today. All right? And ultimately, it's to, like you said, to further on his agenda. Okay? This is Daniel 8:25. It says, and through his policy, also he shall cause craft to prosper in his hand. So, policy. Okay, study or practice of government, good government. So, these individuals who are pushing these bills are good at the art of government, in their case, in their own case. Okay? It says, through his good government, or through his practice or study of government, that's what policy means. Also, he should cause craft to prosper. Craft. It says power, physical strength, might, strength, skill. It says skill, dexterity, or art, or science, or talent. Okay? A trade. Okay? Let's get this real quick. All right, Marama. What's that mean? Deceit, treachery. Okay, so his power and skill, and dexterity, and deceit and treachery. So let's reread this with these definitions. Daniel 8:25, and through his policy, his study and knowledge of the government. Also, he shall cause craft, which is his skill and treachery, to prosper in his hand. And he shall magnify himself in his heart, and by peace shall destroy many. Yeah, because he's saying that this bill is a bill that's going to help. It's going to cut the cost of the national debt, things of that nature, but ultimately it's not going to help. You're cutting people's Medicaid or medical off. You're reducing food stamps. You're kicking people out the country. Okay? Then you had the fighter jets fly over, which is an act of war. All right? Showing force. And he flew a B-2 bomber over it. You just used the B-2 bomber to bomb Iran. See, they're doing subliminal acts in front of the people, expecting people to, well, Doug, people aren't going to get it. They're the sheep led to the slaughter, so they don't understand what's going on right now. Okay? It says, he shall stand up against the prince of princes, which is Yahushua, but he shall be broken without hand. Correct. Yeah, he should be broken without hand, because that's exactly what it says And Second Ezra is the 13th chapter. Okay. See that? It says, and lo, 2 Ezra 13 and 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came up, he neither lifted up his hand, nor held sword, or any instrument of war. All right? But he shall be broken without hand. Okay? The Lord's going to tear his ass up. But these are the policies that he's coming out with. You know, we'll look, do a deeper dive into the big, beautiful bill maybe later. Don't know. But this is what he signed, and it implements a lot of stuff in that bill. You know, so go read it, understand it. It should be on like a government page too, where you can see all the executive orders. Hold on. No, it's not that. That's not the one I want. That might be. No, this is the page. This is the page. You could go all back and look at all these presidents' executive orders. You can see how many presidents signed executive orders. You know, so far in 2025, he done signed 166 executive orders. Trump is doing shit. You see, Joe Biden, executive orders. Trump again. Obama's executive orders. You can go and read every single one. This dude Trump done signed 166 executive orders so far this year. It's not even half the fucking year. It's crazy, you know. So Lord willing, this is edifying. Giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bashim, Yahweh Shai, Bashim, HaKadosh. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who and teach well. Peace, love, salutation to the elect 144 first fruit. Until the next time, I want to say shalom, and like always, repent, for Yahweh Shai is coming back sooner than what me and you believe. All right, shalom.